February 19, Army Camp near Vaucouleurs. This morning, I awoke to visions of fire and steel. These nightmares come more often now that I have seen my beloved France eaten away in years of war. I wandered through camp, ignoring the new snowfall, but observing the wounds and weariness of every soldier under my command, observing the desperation in their eyes. It was then that I first saw the girl. She told us that her name was Joan. She told us she was but a peasant who did not know how to ride or fight. She told us that she intended to rescue France. The darkness lifted from the men's souls. Her voice rang with conviction, and we drank in her every word. I may have lost my faith, but Joan has not lost hers, and that is enough for me. Joan has asked our ragged band of soldiers to take her to Chinon, where the rightful ruler of France, the Dauphin, hides from his foes. The war-torn land between is infested with enemy marauders, and we will lose many men. Death is by now an old companion, but for Joan, we will face it again.
Okay. Escort Joan from the camp at Vaucouleurs to the chateau in Chinon. Vaucouleurs and Chinon. Joan must survive. France's enemies are Britain and Burgundy. I need to be on the lookout for their forces. I shouldn't expect any assistance from the demoralized army of France, but I should be alert for any soldiers that might join Joan once they see her. I need to protect my two knights. They know the lay of the land, and they're the best fighters I've got. I shouldn't worry about anything but getting Joan to her destination. I need to keep an eye on Joan's health, of course. If it gets too low, she could die. That would be bad. Okay, let's begin.
Oui.
Bonjour, Joan. My colleague and I will escort you to the Chateau of the Dauphin, or else we will die trying.
I am Jean de Metz, and I will protect you with my life.
So, de Metz and Bertrand are taking Joan to the chateau. So Bertrand, Sir de Metz. Continue to the torches.
You are Jean of Arc. I have heard your claims and believe what you say. We will follow you to Chinon.
Wait, you might have need of a few archers on the road ahead.
You must be wary on the road ahead. Our enemies, the British, are out in force, as their Burgundian allies are thick as rats. Discretion is the better part of valor.
Discretion is the better part of valor. Is that Hamlet or something?
I spotted a nest of Burgundians to the north. Best to go another way.
Okay, don't go up there then. They don't seem to care if the knights go up there though. That could screw a noob over that. Never wait, I've done this before. 1998 was that this game came out.
Look out! A battle rages ahead. Stand up! Let's be in caught in the crossfire.
Onagers, elite longbowmen, cavaliers.
Another glorious loss for France. I hope you really can turn the tide of this war, Joan of Arc.
Let's continue before we get into any more scrapes. Look at them. The fact that they had onagers just puts that out in their favour. If not for the elite longbowmen with the long range and such. There's a bridge, but it's out.
The bridge is out. The British must have destroyed it. We must find another way to Chinon.
We need to get to the other side of that bridge, so if we find a way to get across the river, we should take it. Something tells me there's something bad ahead, so I'll send my knights to find out whatever it is and attack
Highwaymen preying on helpless travelers. What has become of our homeland?
We lost a man! That's just not fair. Oh well. Sir Bertrand should head up here to find out what this is about. However, I'm disappointed that I managed to lose that man. That was just noobish amateurism on my part.
A Burgundian encampment.
Oh my.
We'll never get through that wall without sieging.
Yeah, those damn Burgundians. Kind of like English outposts. They show up a lot. I'm sure there's another Burgundian in camp somewhere in this campaign. Deal with the wolves that are coming down there, trying to attack us. Terrible wolves. Send these guys to continue onward. Like I said, they're our best fighters. Get rid of the horsemen first, then get rid of the infantrymen. If there are archers, you get rid of them first. That's my suggestion. Remember that cavalry are very weak to pikemen, so let's hope the pikemen aren't around. For some reason it's trying to go up that way. Not the best thing to do. Let's continue along the path. Seems to be something of importance.
Are you mad? Across a bridge lies a Burgundian castle and many men. Turn back at once.
May be mad, but I'm not going to
Gather
go
your
across that
belongings,
bridge if you say
men.
that.
We follow Joan of Arc. We will carry that battering ram along with us. It may yet be of use.
Notice it's not a battering ram that you've seen before, it's a capped ram. And because this is post-Conquerors, we can use it in that manner. Garrisoning in rams is awesome. We have to break through this wall first. Those Burgundian encampments. Burgundy is in kind of higher up in Switzerland. It's in France, I think. It's actually it's near Germany. It's Burgundy is it's a
You French don't know
Well,
where to give up!
it's a German principality in the Barbarossa campaign, so it's on the border of France and Germany. And they are allied in this game, as they were historically, with the English. Mean and cowardly. They don't like the Burgundians at all. Burgundian rats. Burgundian rabble. Now, let's go across, see what's on the other side. Seeing as this reminds, what do you know? There's more wolves. It's wolves again. It's always wolves. Right, I'm going to stay here. Put them all on stand ground formation.
An ambuscade! There are Burgundian soldiers everywhere!
Ambush.
Hurry west to the river where we can make our escape!
That's not good at all. Ambuscade. Oh my. Burgundian war galley. Army of France. So that means there's some sort of neutral territory ahead.
You mean to lead the French army? Such confidence I have not seen since this war began. Very well. You have 6 more soldiers, Joan the maid.
this were China we were playing as, we'd have Chu canoes, which are Chinese peasant crossbows, multi-firing versions of these, and basically rocketry would allow us to have them at full attack stratagem. Also, the scorpions get higher attack. Scorpions are like long-range crossbows, basically. Crossbow-like siege weapons. Right, you guys can remain in this area.
Oh yeah.
Oil. Set. Oil.
We need to send these guys on this way. These guys will just remain outside there. Not getting in the castle.
The Chateau of the Dauphin.
And that's it.
The Dauphin will see you now.
Excellent.
As Joan's footsteps echo down the marbled hall of the chateau, the fat and whispering dukes did naught but stare. The Dauphin himself seemed afraid as she kissed his feet. "My gentle Dauphin," she demanded, "why does England claim what is ours? Why are you not crowned King of France, as is your right?" The courtiers began to murmur. The chamberlain whispered lies into the Dauphin's ear, but the Dauphin pushed the chamberlain away and rose to meet Joan's gaze. "She stands only to the shoulder of the shortest man, but all of us must look up to speak to her." I know not what silent conversation passed between the Dauphin and his would-be savior, but it was obvious that His Majesty was in the same thrall as we.